Hey guys, so today is a bit of a different video for me. So it is just my hands. So I'm filming on my one of my tables, and today this looks a little bit of a mess, please don't look at it. I'm doing a binder video. So here is a box. So usually well, for now I just put everything in it, but because I'm gonna be organizing this, I organized it. So these are the bigger things I have. These are obviously the smaller cards. My collection is quite widespread. So first of all, this is a big hit binder video, and then I also have another binder with Treasure, Stray Kids, P1 Harmony, and other miscellaneous stuff. So I have like Woods and I have ATs and stuff like that, but that's in a different binder. So this is my big hit binder. It is just one of these clear ones. The only thing that's annoying is that it doesn't close, but I really like these. I think they look nicer though. So yeah, I put cute little Cacao Friends stickers on my binders. So yes. So first of all, I don't have that many photo cards because for a while I needed money, so I would sell a lot of my photo cards. So stuff like my Jimin and Yeonjun collection is quite full because I've been saving their cards for a while, but all other cards I should have a lot more than this, but I've sold a lot, and obviously now I regret selling so much, but by the time I needed money, so I did it. So it is a little barren, but what I have I really love, and I'm very determined to collect everything. So this is my big hit binder. It is Ot7 BTS, Ot5 TXT, and Ot7 ENHYPEN. The only group that I don't collect everybody is Treasure, because obviously it is a 12-member group, so it's a bit difficult, but yes. So I'm going to put the pages in and organize them a little bit. I have my phone and I have coffee, if you can see that. I'm sorry if it's in frame. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've always wanted to do these. I love watching them. I don't know what people prefer, you know, ones where you talk or ones where you don't. I'm just gonna chat the entire time I'm doing this, and maybe I'll see what I do in editing. So yes, hi, can you see? Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do my makeup, so that's why it's just my hands today. So yes, I'm going to work backwards. Also, this binder is going to be in order, so BTS to TXT to ENHYPEN makes sense in my head. And yeah, I want to collect all album stuff, and then in terms of other stuff, I kind of collect what I like, what I'm interested in, and pretty much everything is OT, whatever, 5 or 7. So I guess I'll talk about it while I go. So first I'm going to start with ENHYPEN, so I'm going to grab their postcards. I know that there's nicer sheets in this, and I've wanted to get the more expensive ones, but I really can't find them right now. And yeah, so for these I would like to do them one by one, but I don't have enough half sheets, so I will be putting them together. Also, dawn is before dusk in my head because, well, dawn is before dusk, so I've put kind of the day before the night. I know that you can kind of see behind, and I have to be quite careful because they move. So a lot of this I have, you know, worked quite hard to figure out where everything's gonna go already. So I've been planning. So yeah, this has been really fun for me because I have, not to bring star signs into this, but I am a Virgo, and I also have like OCD. So this binder has been very fun for me, especially during quarantine. It's really given me something to do, and it's really been fun. So yeah. Okay, so I just put a little light on, so I don't know if there is a I'll think about it anyway. So what I have for dawn are all, for dusk, sorry, are all pulls. So these are all of my pulls from that. So these are, I'm actually quite lucky, all of these are in the same set, and Jungwon is the only one that is in a different outfit. So he is by himself. So I'm gonna put, okay, also, the order is easier to understand with the season's greetings because I have a full set, but Jungwon would go here because he's obviously the second youngest, but because he's the leader, I put him here. But that's not the only reason. It's then because Heesung and Jae would be there, and that is my bias line. Actually, in order, my bias is Jungwon, and then my second bias is Heesung, my third bias is Jae. So it works out a little bit for me. Jake, yes. Also, I know that people sleeve them, but I do not have the capability to do that right now. I don't have the money, so they are just going in like this. I'm very sorry. So yeah, it is a little hard that ENHYPEN did not give us, like, they didn't label the cards A, B, or C. So this is how it's gonna go. So Jungwon, Heesung, Sunwoo, and Nikki in the corner here. That was my first Jungwon pull. I was so happy. I'll write on these later, and then I have one already prepared, so I'll just put that. So that is Dusk. Yay! So this is so cute. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now I have, I'm sorry if this video is bad, by the way. I just want to do this because, like, for me it's really fun. So honestly, I can't really pick a favorite with Dawn and Dusk. I really love them both, but like, I just think the outfits in both are gorgeous. But I think, like, if I had to choose a poster, I'd probably choose that the Dusk poster because it's very vampire-y and really cool. Jungwon is like my bias in ENHYPEN. I love him so much, but I don't like this picture of him, and I can't like put my finger on why I don't, but there's just something about it that I don't like. These pages are very loose and it's really horrible, so I think I need to find more fitted ones soon. But for now, they get the job done, you know. Also, it's really dark in here, but there's not much I can do about that. So next we have quite a few pages. Boop. Okay, so I do have these already on this one, and also I literally just purchased, let's see, I just purchased this one, so I'm gonna take that away because that one is coming in the mail. I got it on Depop, so I'm so excited. Okay, so now it is Dawn. This is what I have for Dawn. For these two came together. This one was a pull, and in this album there was only one photo card, so this was actually purchased. My mom got it for me, but I only got one photo card, and it was the first album I had ever bought from ENHYPEN, and I was really upset. So it kind of seems like now it's the right number of cards though, but it is there. So these ones are like the same as the other ones. It's hard to distinguish because they haven't like explicitly said it, but for these cards, they're all wearing different outfits, and in these two they're wearing identical outfits. So those are the only things I can use to distinguish. I like really want to double sleeve all of these, but like I can't. So I don't even know if I'm gonna keep these three together, but there's not that much point in spacing them out right now, so I'm just putting them all together. So that is what that looks like. And then last but not least, we have the season's greetings. So in terms of the standees, I actually was able to swap Jungwon for Nikki for Jungwon. So now I have Jungwon coming in the mail. And I'm gonna try and buy Heesung's one for the stands. But I'm not gonna put them in the folder because I think they're a little too chunky. So this is what it's meant to look like. This is what a full page will look like for me. So it's my bias line, so I'm very happy about that. I definitely need to get more ENHYPEN cards, and I've honestly given up on buying them. It's very difficult, so I'm trying more to just buy more albums. So that is, oh wait, no. So that is what a full set will look like in my binder. So Jungwon has been moved from here to here, and I have my bias line at the top, which is just perfect for me. This is the only group where I've done that, and I'm fine with it. Jungwon is in a sleeve because this is very important to me. This was a poll. I screamed, and I think, well, actually there's on sale in the UK, someone is selling the Heesung card with the Heesung standee, and I'm hoping to get to them. So hopefully maybe this one will come soon. Okay, so that is all for ENHYPEN. There's a few pages. It is a little barren, so it looks like this. Okay, so next is TXT. So TXT, I definitely sold a lot of their stuff, which is very frustrating to me now. So there is quite a few issues with TXT. One, it's a 5-member group, which is ridiculously hard to just organize, and they also have very weird cards, except for this comeback, which is like the first time they've had normal cards. So first I'm gonna be finishing with some miscellaneous kind of stuff that I have. I'm just putting them together. They are from different eras, but I'm just putting them together for the sake of it. So I do need 4 pocket pages, but I don't have any right now, so that's why I'm struggling. So I have this, which I'm going to put in this top section because it's pretty and the color scheme matches my pride. Ooh! So these are my pride and joys. So these are the magic broadcast cards. So I've had this card by itself, and finally someone sold this in the UK. Both of these were very hard to come by, and that's why I only have Yeonjun, and I will only ever buy Yeonjun because he is obviously my bias, and they're so hard and expensive to find that I'm not gonna do that for everybody. So yes, they are I love them so much. So there's these two, and then there's also a version for cat and dog, which is the same kind of thing. He drew on them, so one has a cat drawn on his face, like a cat ears and stuff, and the other has dog ears. And I've never even seen them on sale, but one day I will have it because I've always wanted these and I got them. So yes, they are like probably my favorite photo cards that I own. I'm so happy to have them, and I'm so proud to have them. So yes! Okay, so next. So I think that I have arranged TXT in a very unique way. I don't know if that's bad or good, and I know that some people might, I don't know, have an opinion, think it's wrong, or I don't know, but this is how I am organizing my photo cards. So this is what I'm doing. So I have a few of these big ones. These are all beside Yeonjun's full set, which I had Yeonjun's full set this entire time. Every other card has been because my mom loves these photo cards so much that she's been buying them for me. And she finished, so the only full sets I have are Yeonjun because I got it, and she finished Hyuninkai because she loves Hyuninkai. No, where's Subin? Oh, I don't have Subin. Okay, So Yeonjun, Subin, Taehyun is here, isn't he? Beomgyu's older than him, I do believe. And then Hyunkai. So these are these 8 pocket pages, which, as a lot of people kind of know, are the only pages that will fit these big photo cards. So this is the only full set I have. I have all of the magic, and it is, as I said, it's because they're my mom's favorite photo cards, so she got all of them for me because she's a little crazy, but it's fine. Beomgyu's older than Taehyun, isn't he? I'm like freaking out. Okay. And then I only have these 2. I pulled this. A lot of the Yeonjuns are actually pulled because for Big Hit I pull my biases quite often. So that's the only problem is this, but I haven't figured out what to do with it. I could put, my first idea was to put the the light stick cards because they're the same size, but I'd have to exclude one member, which I think is just, I don't know, it feels mean just to have to get rid of one person. So for now it's just like empty, and there's a lot of that with TXT. I'm still figuring it out, I'm still learning, I'm still trying to see what happens. But for me, my book in general is a little bit loose, and it's just kind of how it is, I don't know, so I'm still working on it. Okay, so because TXT is so difficult, I have been planning. So these do have set like cards and stuff, and I definitely think that I have never seen someone organize the cards like this, like how I do, but it makes sense in my head, and for me that's like it. So these are from Blue Hour, which I need to buy another set of for sure. So these are my pulls from Blue Hour. This Subin is my second bias, and this card is one of my favorites. I actually put heart stickers on him. It's not on the card, it's just on a sleeve, but for some reason I really love it, so yep. I don't know how people make these look so satisfying. It's a little bit difficult actually. Look at how cute he looks. Anyway, so I obviously need all of these, and this is just really difficult to come by, so I need to buy more albums probably. And then for R, I got Taehyun. And then for this, for the time being, I have just put one of these. I have loads of ENHYPEN, TXT, P1 Harmony, loads of these things. So that is what I've done for that. So as you can see, I've done it by row because for me that's what makes the most sense. So it will be obviously Yeonjun's R card, Yeonjun's AR card, and then Yeonjun's VR card. So it's like that in a row for each person. And then again, Hyunkai, it's a hard number, so these are all kind of empty, which I'm still figuring it out, and once I get all those photo cards, I'll probably be able to mix around and do different stuff. But for now, that is how I like it, that's how I'm doing it. And then we have this one, which is going by the same pattern, but this one might be even worse for some people. So this one is mixing. For me, it's not mixing though. So I have, this is the only Season's greeting card I have, because obviously my Yeonjun collection is the only thing that is decent. So I bought this from like Japan, I think, a while ago, and then I'm putting the cards there. So obviously this is Beomgyu, but like imagine, so that is the row that I'm doing, because it's the same era, they have the same hair, and honestly the backs kind of match because they're both like these secret message type of backs. So for me, this is what makes sense, and I'll show you once again. This is what a row will look like. I'm really struggling to find these Season's greeting cards though, and it's really old, so it's out of stock and I can't just buy it, so that's what's going on. So this is what makes sense to me, and this is what I'm doing. So that I bought, but these two, Hyunkai and Beomgyu, were my pulls. So yes, those are all the TXT little cards. I'm sorry if you don't like that. I don't know, that's just what made sense for me in my head, you know? So next is just the season's greetings. So this was my poll, Yanjun, look at how cute he is. So I also got the Subin standee, which I'm keeping. I actually want to collect everybody's standees. But with ENHYPEN, I'm not collecting everybody's standees. I'm just gonna get my bias line. But I keep the standee in the DVD box because I can't be bothered. So for this, it's going in a 2-pocket page, and if you can try and imagine, Subin's gonna go here, and then the other 3 will be down here. So it's like tuk, 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 tuk. Yeah. And then for this, I am leaving this because I think it's cute. So this is a page designed by the one and only my mom. She put it like this, and I've just left it because I think it's really cute. She put Hunakai in the middle because he's her favorite, and then she put those 2 because they're her other favorites, and then I don't know, I just think that it's cute how she did it. So because they're a one-off card, I mean they're just by themselves, I think it's cute. I love these cards, they're one of my favorites though. I really love them. So that is it for TXT actually. So we're done, so I'm gonna do a little flip through. He is really lonely and I really want more bookmarks quite badly. Yay! Okay, so lastly is obviously BTS. Oy. So I am starting with the big stuff that I have. Now it's a little crazy the stuff I'm collecting, but you know what? I'm crazy. It's fine. We move. Well, we'll go backwards. So as you can see, so these are some of my favorite. This is all I have. Yes. These are some of my favorite photo shoots I've ever like seen from BTS. So I've had this card for since it came out, the Magic Shop card, just on his own. So I've decided to collect everybody's because I have a problem, but I just love these cards so much and I really love them. So I'm not only collecting the Japanese version, which is 8 per member, so a sheet per member, but there's also a Korean version. So it's not just a sheet per member, it's 2 sheets per member, which is insane. But there is quite a difference between the Korean version. So like here, the Korean, he has like purple hair, he looks very different, and then here he has brown hair, so they are definitely different. And yeah, so that's what I have. So it's a little insane that I'm collecting everybody's, and for the numbers I'm putting them so that when you flip it, it goes in order. So 1 2 3 4, not 1 2 3, so if that makes sense. So yeah, and Namjoon is 8, so he goes here. I mainly decided to get everybody because of Namjoon, because I also wanted to get his because his are so good. And then I just decided why not get everybody's. So these were all on sale, that's why I bought all of these. And then I got some Korean ones. I got a set of, this is all from the same person, I got a set of Jimin and a set of V. So those are all those Magic Shop cards. I'm in love with them and I'm so happy I'm collecting them. And then here we have a nice full set, which is obviously from the light stick. Whoa, I dropped J-Hope. So that is a nice full page. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So next is actually my favorite photo card set of all time, and of course one of the hardest to find because because I'm annoying, that's the only explanation I have. So my favorite photo card set is this photo card set. I'll give you a little close-up of him because it is my favorite photo card I own. This is from the Happy Ever After, and obviously I have Jimin. I was never planning to collect, so I was never planning to buy everybody's. It was very expensive, but it is my favorite photo card of all time. So I do want everybody because I'm insane. Someone is selling Jin on Depop, and that's all I found so far, because it's not always just about price, it's the fact that nobody ever sells them. So yeah, but one day I will have them all, mark my words, because they are so cute. So yes, I just have Jimin. Some of these, so BTS is probably the worst of them all. One, I actually don't own all of their albums. I only have Persona, Tear, and their newer stuff. Two, they're stingy as all hell with their photo cards. I'm sorry, but Big Hit, come on. One photo card per album is pushing it. So as we know, they only do one photo card per album. So my BTS section is kind of painful to look at, but what can you do? So these are obviously going to go in 4 pocket pages, but I don't have the room right now. And this would obviously be Jungkook because he's the youngest, but I don't have the time to make a whole new page just for Hobie. So I had 2 Hobies when I purchased the albums, and that's why I don't have 4. I sold Hobie instead of swapping it because what? I didn't know I was going to collect. Also, these 2 have been in my books for a very long time, so they might not be in the best condition, so I don't know what's going on with that. But imagine this is Jungkook. Jungkook would go here. It's crooked. Jungkook would go here, and then the other page would have the other 4. So here are all the pages. This part legitimately sucks. So that is all I have, and then all of my other Persona cards had been sold, and I completely regret it now, but what can you do? So this is one of my most sacred photo cards. It is the first BTS album I ever bought, and it was the first Jimin I had ever pulled. It was the 4th version I opened, and I was losing hope because I hadn't got Jimin, and I got double Jimin, so I cried. It was very great. And then my mom got this because her bias is V. She buys a lot of photo cards. She's kind of cute. Anyway, so this is probably one of my favorite sets of all time. I really need to hurry up and get with it, but this, if you think this is bad, it's just gonna get worse as I carry on. So yes, this is one of the most special cards, and actually another one is coming up. So next we have Persona. I pulled Jimin. I pull my Big Hit biases quite often. I'm quite proud of that. So I pulled Jimin. That's it. That's all I've got because I have 1 version of each album. Ugh. This is also an extremely important card to me because it was just on a day where I was having a horrible day. I was so upset, and then I pulled this. And it was just the best thing that could have happened that day. So it's emotionally, like literally, I've been dealing with a lot, and I've actually had to go to the hospital, not for me, for someone in my family. And every time I'd put this in my phone case, it just makes me feel a lot better. It's like oh my god, it's like a therapy card for me. It's very, I really, really like it. It just means a lot for some reason. And also, it's so cute. So yes. And then for the 4th version, I actually pulled the group card. So this is 1, 2, and 3. I think the 4th version, I pulled the group card, but what did I do? I sold it. And this I had never sold yet. So yeah. So I got 2 group cards and 2 Jimin cards for my pulls, which isn't that bad. And then for the last page, we have the only full set, and it's because from the season's greeting. So These pictures aren't actually like my favorites. Actually, the season's greeting wasn't my favorite, dare I say. But the best card is definitely Namjoon's one. His is so cute. I love it. So yeah, but it's nice to have a full set, that's for sure. Look how cute Jimin is. Oh, and yes, Jimin would obviously is not going to be in the same place because there's a group card, so it's going to go like that for those. So yeah. I was thinking about putting the IDs in here, but I haven't really decided yet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then lastly, our front page, which is nice and easy because it's another full set, which I love. It is the B cards from their newest album. So it's obviously in age order. However, for the last one, it would go like that, but can you see the problem? Because I can see the problem. So I have swapped V and Jungkook because then they're all facing the same way and it makes more sense to me. So yeah. These ones are a little bit difficult because they move around in the space quite a lot. But when they're in, they look so precious. My favorite card out of these probably goes to Namjoon because one, his room was my favorite. That's my aesthetic. I love plants and neutral colors and wood, you know, it's my favorite. I just think his face is really cute, so probably Namjoon has the best card, I'd say. But V's is very cute, his little gummy smile, he's adorable, so I really do like that one too. But it's just nice to have some full sets, you know. I can't completely tell if they're straight, so I'm really sorry if they're not. I think Jungkook's too much to the side. Okay, so that is all. I finished organizing this binder. So yes, the only thing is that it doesn't close, which is a little bit frustrating, but look at how pretty. So I'm going to do a little. Okay, so that is all. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. It was a little bit weird. I'm not used to not having my face on the camera. I don't know, it's a little weird, but it's quite nice to film this. For me, I've always watched other people do these, so I hope I'm doing the collecting community justice. I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely want, if this does well, I would definitely love to do a video on my other one, my treasure, stray kids, and miscellaneous kind of one. And yeah, I will put my trading account, which is also kind of linked to my Depop account, on the screen, I think. So yeah. You can also reach me through Twitter. I have a lot up for trade. Mainly I have treasure cards up for trade because obviously I can't trade anything from here. Yeah, I need to get more stuff. I'm definitely lacking. But yeah, that is my binder. It is really my pride and joy. I love it. I love updating it. I love getting new cards. It's very, I don't think you can understand how sweet my mum has been. She really helps out because she actually likes them, so that's why. But that is all for now, guys. Today was a weird video, but I'm very excited. If this is your first video, then I do reactions and watch with me. god. If you stan anyone in this binder, and also anyone else, honestly, you should definitely consider subscribing. It is a fun time over here. I don't know how to say bye. That's an ugly heart. And until next time, bye.